Hey YouTube, it's me, Udoka, and it's hot, so I'm gonna crack my door open. But I wanted to share my thoughts on this book that I read called The E-Myth. I love reading personal development books and business development books. I love that kind of stuff. And I don't know if people wanna hear me talk about book reviews, but I just noticed that when it comes to these type of books, there's not a lot of women talking about their takeaways from these books, and there's not a lot of Black women talking about their takeaways. So I just wanted to share my take on the E-Myth. I've been recommended this book for a while. Several people have recommended this book to me, and I didn't really take them seriously. But this book is thebomb.com, y'all. Like, this book changed the game. This book changed the game. And I guarantee anybody who recommends that you read this book, look at their business compared to yours. I promise you, anybody that recommends this book to you, there's a reason they're recommending this book to you. If anybody recommends this book to you specifically, you need to stop what you're doing. Order the audiobook and order the physical book on Amazon.com. Okay? This book is so freaking good, and it will change the way you look at your business or your self-employed sole proprietorship. The E-Myth stands for the entrepreneur myth. There's a big myth out there, especially nowadays, where everybody's like, be your own boss, side hustle, whatever. Hustle hard. You can sleep when you're dad. Whatever. Okay, our generation's put it out there. The myth is that you think you're worth more than what you're getting paid at your job. You think you're really good at your job, and they won't give you a raise, and you're done with the office politics, and you're like, you know what? Let me start building my dream, and let me be my own boss. Let me have control of my schedule, and blah, 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 blah. That's a myth, because once you start actually doing it, you open your LLC, you get started in business, doing something, you begin to get overwhelmed. You realize all of a sudden you don't have an HR department, you don't have a bookkeeper, you don't have an admin, you're doing everything yourself, and you're working yourself down to the bone, and you get burnt out, and then you don't succeed, and you become yet another statistic. This book teaches you how to not fall into that trap. Because you don't want to go back working for Greg. Okay, Greg don't be giving you your hours. Greg, you said that you need to use your sick day. Greg try to use everything possible to keep you from using your vacation days and your sick day. You really don't want to go back to working for Greg, but sometimes you feel like you have to. You don't. You just have to change the way that you're thinking about your business. And I love the E-Myth because he uses Ray Kroc as an example. Oh, I am so watching The Founder, the McDonald's movie about Ray Kroc. I'm watching that again. Love that movie. But he uses Ray Kroc as an example because what Ray Kroc did was he popularized the franchise business model. What is the franchise business model? The franchise business model is you put some money down, you pay some money to be able to use the McDonald's name and system. Name and system. Key is system. You go to Hamburger University. Yes, it's called Hamburger University. And yes, you get a degree in hamburgerology. Go figure. You go to Hamburger University, you learn how to use the system, and then you use the system and you make your money because, you have a way better chance of succeeding when you run a franchise than if you just open up your own restaurant. Like the person who just opens up Michelle and Brandy's hamburger joint, they're like 90% more likely to fail and quit than the person who opens up McDonald's. Now, here's the thing. There's a reason why we don't all just go out and buy McDonald's. You need a couple million to open up a McDonald's. And maybe you're not that passionate about hamburgers. The passion isn't about hamburgers. The passion is about the type of money you gonna make because you run a system. So, what does that have to do with you and your IT business, web design business, health coaching business, real estate business, whatever the F business, roofing business? What does that have to do with you and your one man, one woman show? Everything. Start thinking about your business like you about to run a franchise. Start thinking about your business like you about to license this ish out, charge y'all. Hey, if y'all got 50 grand, y'all can take my system. You want to turn your business into a well-oiled machine. Oh, but Udoka, I don't have employees or assistants. It's just me. Doesn't matter. Read the E-Myth and turn your solopreneur business into a machine. I love this book. I love the way it illustrates all its points. It describes things very logically, and intertwined with it is a story of somebody who is learning this along with you. And, they bring about their concerns and their questions and their thoughts and their objections. And the book handles those so you really understand what this guy is trying to get across to you. Love the book. Can't recommend it enough for anybody that wants to be serious about their business and making money and using their business as a vehicle to the life and lifestyle and life achievements that they want to have and make. Highly recommend it. Now, I'm reading David Goggins now. Oh my God, that book is so good, y'all. It's so good. And I'm reading it with the audiobook, which the audiobook is quite innovative. It's very unique. David is reading the book, but then also like after each scene in the book, because let me tell you, there's scenes. Like this David guy, he could make a movie. His life could be a movie. I'm not done with it yet, but like somebody needs to make a David Goggins movie. I'm like Steven Spielberg, somebody. Y'all need to make a new movie. Oh, and I'm so for these, like Wolf of Wall Street, Joy, The Founder, the Social Network, like all these movies about entrepreneurs and extraordinary people. I love those that are based on like real people and real events. I love those movies. So, like I eat them up. I eat them up. I need to watch Ford versus Ferrari. I need to watch that. But anyway, so like after each scene, like it breaks into a podcast and like somebody's interviewing him and they just like kind of break it down a little bit more, like just a little bit more detail, like talking about like how that impacted him or like how that experience changed his viewpoint to something that is different than what other gurus are talking about. Like it just really drives the point home so you really understand what he's saying. Like, bruh, like books these days is on a different level. Okay, like I'm on my reading game now. Like all these supplements, my supplement regimen and my medication has made me better able to just take care of myself. Like I'm eating healthier, guys. I have more energy. I'm starting to get a normal sleep routine. I'm really aching to start exercising, like I can't wait to be able to go to CrossFit again. Like I want to get ripped, y'all. Ooh, especially because, look, I'm starting to become a middle-aged woman. Like, look at my face. Like, look at Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so I'm like feeling like maybe it's because it's becoming summer or whatever, but like I'm ready to just get right. And so I've been reading and I'm loving it. I'm going to be reading so much more. I am going to finish this I finished the E-Myth. Going to finish this David Goggins book, and I'm just going to read at least 2 books a month for the rest of the year, but like this year it's going to be explosive. So anyway, highly recommend E-Myth to anybody that wants to really change their life by becoming their own boss without losing their minds. And until next time, much love, much luck. Peace out.